What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What the Hell I Doing. And this week is the first episode of Champ's Corner. I was going to do a challenge this week, but I decided against it. I kind of had a busy week and I wasn't really prepared also. So I did say at the start of the year that I was going to sometimes do something different, and I am going to review my bet in the box soon. I think it's time to do the 1 year plus review. So I'm going to do things like that too. But one of the things that was different was I was going to do episodes like this. If I wouldn't necessarily always come at you with something crazy every week. I mean, I want to, but there's going to be the odd week where I don't. But I still want to touch base. So that's what this is about. So this episode today, I'm just going to catch you guys up on a few things that are going on behind the scenes here at the show. And, I am going to issue myself the next challenge for next week's show. So first of all, make sure if you haven't, click the subscribe button. I see the numbers have gone up lately. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody that subscribed all along. And to the guys that are watching and may not have subscribed, I appreciate you too, but please hit that button there. We got some fun challenges coming. We got a lot of good things that are going to keep going on. So just join the party. And let's keep this thing growing. And I promise every week I'm going to do something for you. So, and thumbs up and comment too. I love hearing from everybody. Last week was a little dry. I know not everybody's into the fights, but still, if you're into fights at all, or if I get you into fights, make sure you say something, or at least give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up helps. So yeah, anyways. So let's do a little update on things first. Behind the scenes of the show, I'm doing some growing for the next season. If you guys have been following me, as you would know, last year I grew Reapers and Ghost Peppers, and I grew a Viper, Trinidad Viper crossed with a Purple Ghost, which was a yellow pepper, strangely enough. And you guys saw me eat those for the first time when they were all ripe, and they were all pretty good peppers. I was impressed. So that was my first attempt at ever growing peppers. And last year I also saved pepper seeds from a lot of peppers that were given to me by Drew and Heiko and whoever else. I think that it was just those two guys that gave me peppers. But yeah, I saved some seeds, and with hopes of maybe adding to my garden this year. So this year the plan was to start early. Last year I threw the whole thing together really late. And it was kind of a disaster almost. I managed to get a few plants out of it, but that's all I got. I blew most of my seeds. So that's why I only had like 3 plants. And it was a new thing, so I didn't want to go too crazy. But this year I wanted to expand a bit, so I did. So right now, as you can see in the picture here, these are all my seedlings. We got a couple of Ghost Pepper, we got a couple of Trinidad Viper, Purple Boot crosses there. We got 5 Reaper plants, 4 Leviathans, which were seeds I got from Pepper from Drew at Hurtberry. So I don't know if I'm going to keep all the plants. Got a couple of chocolate ones too. I think I got a chocolate Bootla Scorpion, and I think I have a chocolate Scorpion. I think those are the 2 chocolate ones that I have growing too. So yeah, I've got I think 14 seedlings right now. I got 1 more I need to put in soil today. So yeah, the garden's turned out well. That means there's going to be a lot more hot peppers next year, which means we'll be more pepper tasting, because we got to see if the next generation is as hot as the last. And it's also just fun to eat straight up peppers to amuse people. So we're going to have new ones to try, later this year. Maybe we'll do more hot damn pizzas. Who knows? Anyways, those peppers are going to go towards amusement and for enjoyment for me, because I do like cooking with them. So that's my garden update, and as we go along, I'll update you guys with another episode, and I'll show you how the plants are growing as the season grows. Right now, we got about 3 months before they can go outside, so it's good that they're small, but I'm a little ahead of last year. I'm 2 months ahead of last year, so I think that will help my harvest this year. So there you have it. That's my garden update. And the other thing that I want to talk about today on Champ's Corner, big fight tonight. So I want to make a pick because I think it's worthy of a death shot. So tonight is the rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. The first fight was a year ago, well, just over a year ago. It was December 2018. And that was a great fight. I thought Fury should have won that fight. He definitely won most of the rounds. He was definitely outpointing Wilder, and he was able to outbox him because he's a more skilled, rounded fighter. He should have won that fight, but the two big knockdowns late in the fight by Wilder definitely helped him big time. And I think the fight being a draw definitely became fair after the second knockdown. I still thought the Fury probably should have won on points, and that the knockdowns made it just really close. But I'm okay with it being a draw because, he did knock him down twice. So how can you totally take a belt from a guy, even if you have fought him, if you got knocked down twice? So, I think the decision of it being a draw was fair. I think it was right. So, it was a great fight, and it made it even greater by giving it that, oh my God, what comes next feeling. And that feeling is carried on for a bit. And tonight, well, we get to see what happens. So, the odds right now are pretty even. This fight is pretty even. They drew last time, so, obviously it's very even. Deontay is more one-dimensional. He's got the big right hand. And Tyson Fury, he's more rounded. He can box. And he can make everybody look bad if he wants to. It's a question of whether or not Wilder will be able to hit him. If Wilder hits him with the right hand, he might put him down and put him away. One notable thing is both fighters came in heavier tonight. Wilder weighed in at 231, which I believe is the heaviest he's ever weighed. And Tyson Fury came in at 273, which is pretty heavy for him too. Although he looks pretty solid. He didn't take his shirt off, but he does seem to look like he's in good shape for that weight. He looks pretty solid. Looks like he's put on muscle. So, we'll see tonight when he comes out to the ring and he's ready to go. We're going to see what he really looks like. But I'm getting this feeling that he's coming in pretty muscular and pretty big. And I think that might help him. I think he might try to lean on Wilder and try to wear him down. And he says he's going to take the fight to him. I don't know if I believe that, but, everything Tyson Fury has said coming up to the fight, he has followed through on. So maybe that's the plan, is to go right after him. I don't know. This fight's a toss-up. You throw it all up in the air, and whatever lands is what's going to happen. Wilder could catch him early. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if Wilder just demolishes Fury, in like 2 or 3 rounds. It just comes out and just completely knocks him out right away. It could happen. If he made the adjustments from last fight and he's a true champ, that should happen. And it's happened enough in history. It would not be a surprise to see that happen if he came in and just demolished him immediately. It also wouldn't be a surprise if the fight was the same fight as last fight and it goes 12 rounds again. We get a decision. If it goes that way, I definitely think Fury's going to win. And who knows, maybe Fury will shock the world. Maybe his size will change something. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I do think Wilder has holes in his game, and I think he's had holes in his game for the last 10, 15 fights I've seen him fight, and they're always there, but nobody's able to hit them. He's able to knock them out with that right hand that he depends on. But you can't depend on that with a guy like Tyson Fury. You need more than just that. You need more tools. Well, whether or not Wilder has picked up a few tools of the trade in the last year and a bit, I don't know. He'll show it tonight, I guess, and if he does show that, he may very well win. But I'm going to make a little bit of a ballsy pick, because the ballsy picks are the ones that amuse you guys the most, because if I lose, I suffer. And I do believe in Tyson Fury. Let's not put this aside. I do think he's a good fighter, and I do think he's one of the top 3 heavyweights in the world, and he deserves to be where he is. And if he wins tonight, I won't be surprised, because I think Tyson Fury is a great boxer. And I think great boxing can usually beat power. So I'm going with Tyson Fury to win tonight. Even though I know it's ballsy, I think the fight is like, he's here and Wilder's here. Like, we're like doing this back and forth. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. That's what makes it exciting. These big fights are the best fights to see. And this is one of those fights that can get people into boxing. So if you don't like boxing, or you haven't given it a chance and you're watching me, check it out. Check out these fights I'm talking about. Because if you're not into it or you're not sure about it, I think these fights can get you into it. It's a great sport. MMA is great. You guys gotta listen to me and check out these fights. I think they're the best way to get into the sport, man. Tonight's fight will be no doubt a great fight. One of those legendary heavyweight fights, and we've needed that for a while. When the heavyweight division is strong, boxing is strong. So Tyson Fury and Wilder, or Deontay Wilder, I think they're going to put on a great show tonight. But I'm picking Tyson Fury to win. And that's my pick for tonight. And if I lose next week, I will do a third of a dropper of death shots. Not sure which ones. We'll see how bad he loses. That will determine how bad I lose. But I think Deontay Wilder, he's going to get exposed one of these days. And I think Tyson Fury is the guy that is more likely to adjust from last fight to this fight. So I'm going with Tyson Fury. That's what's going to happen. Leafs are going to win too. Go Leafs, go. That's that. Next week I'll suffer or I'll do something different. We'll find out. But for now, subscribe. Watch this video, which is last week's video. And watch this random video that I'm going to put up here until this video becomes that. All right? All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Watch the fights.